4 hours of moving every day just to get to work and back before anything even starts. Lunch is about $3. I eat it standing. I don't remember tasting it. I sent something this morning. I don't remember sending it. From outside, Japan looks fast. Trains arrive on time. People move with purpose. Nothing looks wasted. I used to think that too before I walked inside it. I'm 41, wife, 2 kids. Salary 248,000 yen. After rent, bills, and everything else, I'm left with about 11,000 yen. That's all I can use. I work in sales, not just selling things. Making deals actually move. I sit between teams, customers on one side, my company in the middle, factories somewhere behind that. My job is to make all of them point in the same direction. Before the deadline, most days it works, but most days also disappear. Does this happen where you are? Or is this just here? I actually want to know. My commute is close to 2 hours each way. That is 4 hours of moving before the real day starts. I don't rest on the train. I answer emails. I prepare for the first meeting. By the time I sit down, I have already been working. By the time I go home, my kids are already asleep. That is just a normal Tuesday. I travel about 120 days a year outside Japan, another 60 inside. That means I'm somewhere else more days than I'm home. I have seen how other countries work, not with judgment, just with observation. And something became clear. From outside, Japan looks efficient, organized, clean, moving. That part is true, but efficiency and forward motion are not the same thing. Something can move without going anywhere. Something can be done without being finished. Everything is done, but nothing is finished. That gap, that is where this video lies. Every Monday morning, there's a meeting, 9 a.m. Same time, same room, same people. Everyone reports what they did last week. Then the next person, then the next. 20 people report. Almost none of it mattered to me. I'm not sure it mattered to anyone. About 1 hour every Monday. When it ends, nothing is different. No decision was made. No direction changed. No one left with something new. But the meeting happened. That part is true. Somewhere there is a record. The boxes are checked. The format was followed. I have been in this meeting many times. I always prepare something to say. I always say it. I always sit and listen after. The last person finished. I think I nodded. I cannot always tell you what I heard. There is something I keep thinking about. Not efficiency, not waste, just structure. The meeting exists because meeting exists. That is the reason, not outcome, not progress, just continuation. I have in meetings in other countries, shorter sometimes, less organized sometimes, but they usually end with something, a decision, a next step, something moved. Here, the meeting ends and we continue. That word continue is doing a lot of work here. Not advance, not finish, just continue. By 10 a.m. on Monday, 1 hour is already gone. Work is happening. People are talking. Everything is moving. But I can't tell you what moved. I sat there. I listened. I said my parts. I nodded. I think I nodded. The same words again. Slightly different, but the same. I knew what they were going to say. They said it anyway. I said it anyway. It felt like progress. I'm not sure it was. I explained the same thing about twice a week, not to the same person, to different people who need to understand. This is not a compliant. It is just a shape of the work. There is a decision to be made. But first, three people need to understand it. I explain it to the first person. They have questions. I answer them. I explain it to the second person. Different questions, some core explanation, different angle. The third person was not in those meetings. I explain again. Three people, two rounds, sometimes more. For customers, I explain until they understand. I adjust, I try again, I go back. Inside the company, it is different. I adjust, not to be correct, to make it pass. I said it clearly. I don't remember saying it. By the time everyone is aligned, the situation has shifted slightly. So we go back and explain again. This is a process. Not slow because people are careless. Not slow because no one cares. Slow because everyone needs to agree before anything moves. In other countries, I have sent one person make a call first and then they move. Sometimes they are wrong. They fix it. They keep going. Here, the goal is not to be wrong, so the process runs longer. Fewer mistakes happen. That part is real, but so is this. By the time the decision is ready, the window sometimes closes. Not always, but sometimes. And no one talks about that part. I'm not translating language. I'm translating expectation. They need it by Friday. That sentence means 5 different things depends on who hear it. From outside, the process looks careful. From inside, the process feels slow. Both are true at the same time. I travel almost every week, domestically, internationally. About 120 days outside Japan this year, about 60 inside. That means I'm on a plane or a train more days than I'm at the desk. People sometimes say that sounds exciting. I don't disagree, but excitement and exhaustion can live in the same seat. My commute on a normal day is close to 2 hours each way. 4 hours of moving. Not a travel day, just a Tuesday. I get on the train. The phone is already open. Emails from the night before. Questions that need answers. A message from someone in a different time zone. The train moves. I move with it, but I'm already working. By the time I arrive at the office, something has been done. But official day has not started yet. After work, same direction. 2 hours back. Reports, replies, preparation. Convenience store, sandwich. About $3. 3 minutes. I ate it standing. I don't remember tasting it. I get home. The lights are low. The kids are already asleep. I worked all day. I answered everything. I moved for 4 hours. I ate. I talked. I explained. I fixed things. I replied. I follow up. I checked again. I checked again. I checked again. I don't remember any of it. I don't feel like I traveled. I feel like I was just somewhere else for 12 hours. On international trips, the hours are longer. The time zone shifts. The body adjusts slowly, but the emails don't adjust. They keep arriving on Japan time. On the flight to Europe, I try to sleep a few hours. I wake up, I check the phone. Someone needs something while I was in the air. I reply before landing. I traveled for hours. 3 meals, maybe 4. I can't tell you what I ate. After a long trip, I got home. The house was quiet. Not just late, something different. Like time passed here while I was somewhere else. And I came back. But the gap is still there. What I notice is this. Movement does not equal progress. I moved for 2 hours this morning. I will move for 2 hours tonight. Something happened in the middle, but 4 hours of the day just gone into the train, into the airport, into transit. You might be thinking, just move closer to the office. Some people do, but the city is expensive. We have no choice. So the train continues. Same train, same day. I used to think about what I could do with those 4 hours. Now, I just use them because that is the only option. A few months ago, something happened. A small problem with a product. Not serious, but it needed attention. I was between two sides. The overseas manufacturer said, we will replace it. Done. Simple. Fast. Problem handled. On the Japan side, the conversation was different. Why did this happen? Where exactly did it happen? Who first noticed it? Why was it not caught earlier? How do we prevent it next time? There are not bad questions. These are important questions. But while we were asking them, the customer was waiting. The customer needed the replacement and the answers, just not in the same timing. We eventually got there. The problem was fixed. The form was submitted 3 days later. The product had already shipped. They were still asking why. I thought it moved forward. It came back. A follow-up question about the original problem. I don't think this is wrong. I think this is just a different value. The goal here is not just to fix. The goal is to understand, to prevent, to document. That is a serious way to work. But there is a gap. The gap is this. Real situation don't wait for the analysis. The customer moved on. The moment closed. And we were still filling out of the form. I have seen this pattern many times. Actually many. The form gets completed. The report gets written. The process is followed correctly. Everything is done. But the situation that needs a fast response is already somewhere else by then. This is not failure. This is just a different relationship with how problems should be handled. Slowness over speed. Prevention over reaction. I understand why. I respect it. I also feel the weight of it every time. There's no clear moment when work stops. Not for me. I picked up the phone this morning, checked the time, opened Gmail. I don't remember opening it. 8 p.m. I'm home. Phone is still on, notifications still alive. I read them, not because I have to, because by now, it's just habit. The line between working and not working is not a line. It's more like a fade. I sent something today. I think I did. I don't remember most of them. If someone asks, I remember. If not, I don't. Work didn't end. I just slept before I collapsed. Monday morning comes. I wake up already tired. Not because I didn't sleep. The thing I was thinking about at 11 p.m. is still there at 6 a.m. It just waited. The week passes. Emails answered. Meetings attended. Problems handled. I saw something move forward. It came back. It always comes back. Sometimes it feels like a game I already finished. New game plus. I know the structure. I know how it works. But I'm still at level 1. Again. Friday arrives. I look back. What finished? We were eating together on Saturday. I was not there. I was thinking about what is left. What is next? Then the day ended. Some things moved forward. Some things are still moving. Some things came back. Nothing is fully closed. The system is not designed to finish. It is designed to continue. And you continue with it. Same train, same week. Everything gets done, but nothing is finished. I'm not saying this is broken. I'm not saying it should change. From outside, it looks efficient. That part is true. But efficiency and forward motion are not the same thing. That gap, that is where the day goes. Every day is any part of this familiar, not just Japan. Whenever you are, let me know. Not comparing, just asking.